We begin this morning with 82 years since nearly 160,000 Allied troops landed on the beaches of Normandy to liberate Europe from the Nazi reign of terror. Some of the last surviving World War II veterans returned to those beaches this morning to mark the moment the tide of history changed. For the very latest, let's go live to Normandy, France, where we find our correspondent, Trent Murray. Trent.
Good morning to you, Tom. Look, you can see some of those military families there behind me. I'm going to step out of frame, walking through those rows of names of servicemen that paid the ultimate sacrifice here 82 years ago as they stormed the beaches of Normandy. Something that really strikes you as you walk through those names is the days of their death. June 6th, June 7th, June 8th. Just heartbreaking to think how many young Americans didn't survive hours or days here as they bravely stepped off those boats and stormed places like Omaha Beach, Utah Beach. What is also very striking, Tom, is the names of those that we don't know, those graves of servicemen who couldn't be identified. In their place sits a simple headstone. I'll read it to you here. I think we have a photo as well. It says, "Here rests in honored glory a comrade in arms, known but to God." Their identity unknown, but they are here resting with their brothers in arms. Now, earlier I spoke with America's ambassador to France, Charles Kushner, of course, the father of the president's son-in-law, and he spoke about just how personal this was for his family being here today.
Because of these great people, they opened the door to the liberation of Europe. And my parents lived through the Holocaust, and I lost grandparents and aunts, uncles, and cousins. So as they came out of the plane and down the ramp, I also thought of them with much gratitude, because without these brave people that gave their lives, I probably wouldn't be here today.
Now, I was also honoured, Tom, to speak to one of the veterans that was here 82 years ago. His name was Frankie Stella. He's quite a character. He was born in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, before 20 years old, being drafted into the army, and he was here on D-Day, on the very first day of operations. He described the scene that he saw 82 years ago.
We were along the English Channel, and I looked up, and I seen nothing but airplanes and gliders. It was something you never see in your life. All them planes, no matter where you looked, there were airplanes. I slept in a German Messerschmitt bomber. It was shot down, and I found a place to sleep in it.
So 82 years on, the spirit of remembrance remains very strong here. I can tell you what is striking is just how many young Americans are here for today, remembering the legacy of these veterans, ensuring that their stories live on. And I think reflecting on the fact that the peace, the liberty, the freedom that Europe enjoys today was because of the sacrifice made by these men here at places like Omaha